our next story is set in a very large company undergoing a massive change program. So this digital transformation is reaching thousands of office workers on a global scale. There is high pressure to deliver, and a high-performing, lean machine team is a success factor, as we call it, for this change program. Now, what happens if you don't have that? This story is brought to us by our next explorer, Bahar. Welcome.
Thank you, Celine. Brain, heart, and guts. 3 elements that, when they are in balance, can create leadership. Today, I would like to be very much vulnerable, confidently vulnerable, and tell you a story about my huge failure as a leader. Even before that, I want to tell you a secret. In my whole life, I never thought I was enough. Those that they feel it right now, or they felt it before, they know how painful it is. Some years back, when I was responsible for a big team, fantastic team, I handpicked them myself for a huge transformational project in the company that had to reach to 100,000 employees, even bigger than Volvo Group. For digitalizations, for change of culture, for everything. I came into the game very passionate. I handpicked each one of them. And when you think about fantastic people, you think that, yeah, you won. No, I failed. Every minute I failed. Nobody was happy. Demand was so high. I tried so much every day, telling everyone what your KPI is. Tell them what to do, what not to do. No one was happy. Nothing was happening. The time margin of failure was not even daily, it was hourly. And imagine for a person that always feels that she's not enough, how painful it can be. They were pointing fingers at us in the company and showing us as losers. I didn't know what to do. I was so frustrated, I was so angry. I was failing myself. I was not winning. So I called my mentor, my life role model. I started talking about, oh my God, they are not working, they are not delivering, they are not doing anything, what should I do? And I was expecting that he validates my frustration. After a long pause, he told me, if you are leading Bahar to win, then I failed to be your mentor. If you are not every day helping them to be more confident, if you are not helping them how to face adversity, if you are not helping them to be the best version of themselves every day, resign, go and sell ice cream. Imagine, I was just thinking, oh my God, I was waiting that the person, he validates me, tells me go and sell ice cream. To be honest, I was really thinking about that. So at that time I was angry, even I hung up the phone on him. And I started crying. I was not enough, I failed again. And then, I really don't know what happened, but epiphany happened, I think. I understood that I was repeating I all the time. I was not serving them. I was expecting my employees serve me. So, My mentor gave me the best gift ever, humility. I was the problem. So what should I do? Bahar, that's enough. You cannot be victim. You cannot start crying. You are leading them. Okay. Came back to office after a week because I was really thinking about selling ice cream, to be honest. And I told everyone, come over. From now on, we are going to use our brain, heart, and guts. From now on, we are going to love, care, and respect each other. Every time we see each other, in each individual that is mentally, physically spent, this is your responsibility to come in and give hand and pick the person up. And I am there for you. I became a very intentional leader. Instead of creating followers, which I totally disagree, I believe good leadership creates collaborators, not followers. People have brain. They don't need to follow. They need to collaborate. So what I did was, intentionally, I removed all steering committees for this biggest project ever in the company. 0. Imagine corporate without a steering committee. Heaven, isn't it? I told the team from now on, instead of having a steering committee, every week we sat down together with the stakeholders, we talked 3 hours, and whoever wins is not hierarchy, it's your idea. And I stand behind you. If you don't have ideas, don't come. Think, come with ideas. 0 steering committee, an idea wins. Basically, without knowing that, I was creating a startup, a project, a startup. I intentionally started to praise everyone, thank everyone, because they were sacrificing their family, their children, their time, the quality of life, everything in order to deliver something. And instead of visioning, I tried to envision. Envisioning is different. Every day showing them what the impact is. It was my job to tell them all the time that what we are going to do, what's our purpose, what impact you can bring to all employees. From the blue collars, they are working in the workshop, they can be proud of you, they can work easier, from to the top. This is the impact you are bringing. All the time I started continuing saying that, constantly. And I constantly praised them, acknowledged them, saw them. After 4 months, Renaissance happened. They started getting nominated for the best team of the company. They started talking. They started working very closely. And they came to me after 4 months, and instead of I tell them, how can I serve you? They were just running and coming and saying, but how can I serve you? What can I do? What can I do? And that was the Renaissance. After 4 months, they got nominated for the best team. After 6 months, they got the prize. After a year, I was sitting in an auditorium, looking at them one by one going to the stage, and they receiving the award of innovation. And I cried. This time, not because of myself. Not because that I won, because of them, because I really served them. And it was not about I, it was about them. And I have a photo of that cry. I really look ugly. But inside, I was so happy. So, in summary, what brain, heart, and guts do? Surround yourself with right people. Set them for success by envisioning and bringing values every day. And dare to get away from the way. Let them deliver. And then be a cheerleader. This is how you can create teamwork. This is how you can bring energy, you can deliver success, and you can create clarity. I'm talking about common sense. And I always say, common sense is not a common practice. So you need more patience. You need to be much more kinder to yourself, to the others. And by using your brain, heart, and guts, you can create renaissance and magic. So why are we waiting for? Thank you very much.